男人在女儿的葬礼上哭得很伤心，旁边的妻子却一点表情都没有，一滴眼泪都不愿意流下来。他不是没感觉，也不是麻木了，而是心早就凉。
The man wept bitterly at his daughter's funeral. The wife standing beside him showed no expression at all. I don't want to shed a single tear. It wasn't because she felt nothing. She wasn't numb. Her heart had simply turned cold. Because she knew the truth, the man pretending to be heartbroken and begging for everyone's sympathy was actually the real murderer, the one who had killed his own daughter with his own hands. And this funeral, attended by tens of thousands of people, was only the beginning of his revenge. No matter the cost, we will find the murderer of my daughter. If we fail, I will withdraw from the election. Kim Jong-chon was a highly promising congressional candidate preparing for the final battle against veteran politicians. His wife, Jean Yan-hong, was graceful, steady, and dignified. She spent every day campaigning tirelessly for him, doing everything she could to support his ambitions. To outsiders, they looked like the perfect, wealthy family. But beneath the glamorous surface, their marriage had always been a cold exchange of interests. Yan-hong admired his ambition and status. She hoped the marriage would give her a lifetime of wealth and dignity. Jong-chon, meanwhile, was captivated by her beauty and elegance, treating her more like an ornament that enhanced his public image. Their daughter Min-jin was little more than another decoration in this perfect family. No one truly cared about her. They only expected her to be obedient and exceptional so that she could bring honor to the family. But no one understood the loneliness and pain hidden inside her heart. One night at 11 p.m., after finishing campaign-related work, Yan-hong returned home and realized that Min-jin had still not come back. She contacted one of the classmates her daughter had mentioned before and discovered that the phone number had already been disconnected. Panicked, she rushed to her husband's campaign office, hoping to use his connections to help find their daughter. But Jong-chon and his team responded with nothing but cold indifference and political calculation. The election is at its most critical stage right now. We absolutely cannot afford any negative news. Don't you care that your daughter is missing? She probably just went out to have fun. She'll come back in a couple of days. Besides, we can always have another child later. To us, the election is more important than anything. Those cold, casual words shattered every illusion Yan-hong still held. To these ambitious people, political success mattered more than family, more than love, and even more than the life of their own daughter. Jong-chon never truly cared whether Min-jin lived or died. All he cared about were votes and his future. Yan-hong insisted on calling the police. However, because Min-jin had previously run away from home and had records of visiting nightclubs, the police quickly dismissed the case as a simple disappearance. Left with no help, Yan-hong began searching for her daughter on her own. She soon found Min-jin's only close friend, Choi Mei-yu. The two girls had both been abandoned emotionally by the world around them. Mei-yu came from a cold and abusive household, treated like nothing more than a servant. She was beaten and scolded constantly. Min-jin, meanwhile, was isolated at school, with no one willing to approach her. Their shared loneliness brought them together, and they became each other's only source of comfort. When Yan-hong questioned Mei-yu about Min-jin's disappearance, the girl avoided eye contact and nervously lied, claiming that Min-jin had gotten into a white car. Yan Hong also noticed an expensive watch on Mei Yu's wrist, the exact watch she had given Minjin for her 18th birthday. It became clear that Mei Yu was hiding something. As Yan Hong slowly entered her daughter's hidden world, the more she discovered, the more guilt and fear consumed her. On Minjin's computer, she found horrifying footage of school bullying. Minjin and Mei Yu stood quietly on stage singing while their classmates laughed cruelly at them, throwing flour all over them like cold, silent snow. Even the teacher standing at the classroom door watched without saying a word. Minjin had suffered severe bullying for a long time, and the reason it all began was her own father, Kim Jong-chon. Every parent-teacher meeting became one of his political performances, where he proudly showed off his achievements and ambitions. The resentment people felt towards him was eventually directed at his innocent daughter. Her locker was filled with razor blades. Her hands were cut and bleeding. She was labeled the politician's daughter, and everyone avoided her. Teachers were too afraid of Jong-chon's power to intervene, pretending not to see the bullying at all. Minjin never told her parents about her suffering because she knew they only cared about appearances and achievements. They wanted a perfect daughter who could bring glory to the family. But she was simply an ordinary, introverted girl. No matter how hard she tried, she could never meet the standards they expected of her.
而是人与人之间非分正能温暖的牵挂。希望我们都能学会真正看见彼此，看到孩子内心的孤单，看见身边每个人的付出，也看见这个世界里那些没有被说出来的苦难。守住自己的初心，不被名声和利益冲昏头脑，珍惜身边的人，只有学会温和的对待他人，才能避免这样的悲剧发生。